And we're live. Hi, everybody. Welcome back.
That's all you get from me.
Hi, Sloth,
everyone.
I would like to humbly request that you roll your 20d20 since you're slacking.
Look, I have other more important responsibilities here, sir.
Imagine not rolling your 20d20.
There you go.
I quit. I'm leaving.
I still don't think I've customized my dice for this
Wow.
module here.
If I randomly scream again, I'm very sorry. My dad's here and he's outside, so.
Scary.
Shit scared both
okay.
Callie and I yesterday.
Callie and I were in Discord, and he came by and he screamed into my window, and I screamed so fucking loud.
Okay. Is there any stat that all of you guys know? Oh, you pretty much all know all your stats. Huh?
I think we still don't have. It looks, at least from the overlay, it looks like we don't have Callie's charisma modifier or Chewie's int modifier.
Cool. Let's have everyone roll just a straight con check then. See who gets to do recap.
Con check?
Yep.
Oh, fuck off. Okay, that wasn't me.
+2.
I thought I rolled the net 20.
Oh.
Wow.
Chewie did it last time, so let's go with the bottom. Sloth.
Okay. Well, let's see. This is session 3. So last session was session 2. I can count backwards by ones. We managed to figure out how to disable the gas trap that Callie and I's characters were stuck in. And it had to do with the way that at least I think it had to do with the order that the blocks were put in sequence around the door cube slots. So it disengaged. We were able to get out. Aurelia's character found an illusory wall that we were able to actually get into. And there was a door that had 9 cube slots. So we redid the configuration that untrapped the first one and then put the snail block in the middle, and it opened a door. And in the room was another door with a skull above it with some magic looking eyes. And I think there was a lever in that room. Yeah, there was a lever in the room. And I think we just flipped the lever and there was like a timer or something. And I think it was just mine and Callie's character inside that room. But we ran out real quick because we didn't know what was going to happen. And when the timer ran out, the door opened.
You walked in, Callie got about halfway in, and then the skull opened and an hourglass shot out and just flipped over. And then everyone ran.
That's what it was. But it was just the door opening. It wasn't like a crazy death trap or anything. So we got in there, and then there was crap. I probably can't even see it now. We explored a little bit. There was like a hallway that had some pressure plate traps that we were able to get past. At the end of that hallway, there was like gargoyle faces in the wall. One of the middle one was hollow, but it was just like darkness, like magical darkness inside of it. Chewie's character stuck their halberd inside of it, and it was like goopy or something because there was resistance when they tried to pull it out. There was a room off to the left that we could see through a window, which is actually the room that we found a different way around and got inside. That's the room that we're actually in right now. But to the other way, there was like a big old drop off that we couldn't really see the bottom. And then up and around, we found a apparently magnetic statue that Chewie's character, I think it was Chewie's character, dispelled magic on it because it started pulling my character in. There's a bunch of like rusted iron particles and stuff laying on the floor. And to the north, there was just a room with a fountain that everybody was trying to figure out what it was. And my character was like, I'm thirsty. I'm going to drink some. And I grew me some boobies. because my chest armor got a little bit tighter than expected. And then we came down here, which had these. I think these are like bear statues, and they're holding like a bronze disc that has a whole bunch of like metal eyes in it that followed us. Callie's character came in here in the dark, and it was fine. There were corpses in the chairs, and then my character came in with their flame tongue sword, lit up the entire room, and all of the corpses stood up, and we had to fight all of them, and we murdered them, and now we're here.
Anyone have anything to add? I think that was. I don't know if you mentioned Chewie splashing the water from the fountain on his face.
Oh, right, yeah. Splashed water on their face and necrotically melted off part of their skin. Yum.
Which is why I decided to put the mask on after we killed all of the creatures in the room.
Now you're the Phantom of the Opera.
Also, I'm double checking other stuff, so only half listening. The skeleton, you mentioned that.
Oh, the weird skull skittery thingy that was on the ceiling that I think it was Aurelia's character that knocked it down through it like a dagger at it. I don't remember what it had on it though, because it has something on it.
It was on the ceiling, and after it died, you guys all, the ones that were standing under it, kind of like ducked to cover your head from falling bones that never ended up actually hitting the ground.
Oh, it was the
only thing that landed was the skull carved into a weird triangular shape.
Yeah.
That I believe Chewie grabbed and stuck in their pack.
Yep.
Chewie's the one taking all the risks. Just,
Excuse me, I drank water from an unknown fountain, thank you.
Fair.
I went to check out a room with 6 corpses.
Yeah.
And Aurelia's character was pissed off because they couldn't get into the room to punch things.
Yep.
Which was totally not my fault.
So, real quick, Callie, I did send you a DM probably while you were asleep, if you would like to check that out. And you don't need to answer immediately, but,
DM
figure that out while I am doing stuff. Technically, it's a correction that she gets input on because it affects stuff that she already knows.
I think I just leave it stat quo, if that's okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
And then I think at this point we decided to do a rest, but we're I guess you guys came up with new resting rules, so I think we just need to figure out like how long we're going to rest and what items we're going to try to like identify.
Yes. Oh, so real quick, the only correction that I know of from last time is Sloth's AC is actually 1 higher than I told him it was. I went back through every attack that hit him and checked the AC and corrected his HP accordingly. But I did on your sheet update it for you. You are at 19
okay, so
now.
it's 19.
Hold on. Nope, I have to double check that. It should be 20. You had it as 18 on your sheet. I was using 19 as the number. It should be 20. Okay.
Updated.
Yes. Sloth has 20 AC. Yeah, so for resting...
or shivs.
Yep. How we're going to do resting stuff, because, I mean, you're in a dungeon. There are things that can find you, whether you want them to or not. For every hour that you're resting, whether that's short or long, I will be rolling 2d12, starting with needing to roll a 1, which is obviously impossible on 2 dice. So for sure the first hour of resting is safe. And then I'll make it a 2. So I need to roll a 2 on 2d12, next hour a 3, 4. Once you get an encounter, that will reset back to 1. So once you have an encounter, for sure the next hour of rest is safe. But then it gets increasingly more and more likely that you get a rest, or that you get an encounter.
Cool. I like it.
That being said, not counting any of the resting that you've already done, like outside the dungeon, just starting with you guys resting here. Lerthus is going to be somewhat keeping track of how long you're here, because apparently he doesn't like my numbers and thinks I'm being too harsh on how long things take. So he's, for once in his life, being nice to players.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
I mean, he also built your characters fairly strong, so he
Thank
was
you,
nice.
Arthas.
So I guess, Lerthus, how long do they have until they can actually benefit from a long rest? How long have they... Okay, they need 6 more hours before they can benefit from it? Cool. So you guys have 6 hours of time to waste before mechanically you can start your long rest and actually gain a benefit from it.
I think
So if
we're
that's
okay
6
with it.
short rests.
Yeah, I think we're okay with just a short rest for now. We got tons of stuff to explore, and the short rest will at least let us figure out some of the items we have.
Okay. In that case, what items would you guys like to spend
Bracers.
some time with? Yes, I know yours earlier.
Then don't ask.
The rest of you that aren't Aurelia,
Aurelius bracers.
okay. You can also spend an hour with them.
I'm just kidding. I want to look at the spell book.
I'll have what they're having.
Okay. More bracers?
Oh, no, sorry, I was making fun of Sigrun. I would like to figure out what my chesticle piece is.
Okay.
Oh,
I have literally nothing else that needs to be identified, so
You
I
do
to
have a
find the
couple...
list of stuff.
You have some potions.
okay, but what do the bracers do, mundane or not?
They're not mundane.
I think those potions, at
bitch.
least one of them was identified outside as poison.
One of the ones
One
he
of
gave you
them...
has a skull on it.
Yeah, if you look at the description, one of them has a description. You could spend some time, and depending on what it is, it's
Oh,
hard to really tell what a poison is without tasting it, or
That-
alchemical supplies of some kind. But
please be purple worm poison or drow poison. Yeah, I'll do that.
okay. Since it's not technically a magical item, how would you like to go about figuring out what kind of poison it is?
I am going to take like the tip of one of my normal arrows and like see if I can like rip a piece of like my shirt off or something and kind of do like a dab, like an oil rub on the tip of the arrow and just give it a sniff. Does it smell familiar?
Okay. That's a fair way to do it with your classes that you have. I'll get to you in a moment. So I'll just start with Chewy with the book, since you're going to need some time. I will just reveal what it is, and you can look through that. Sloth, you said your armor that you're wearing?
Yeah.
There you go. Aurelia,
Mhm.
bracers.
Yeah.
There
I'm
you
putting those
go.
on.
I assumed so. Callie, I think there needs to be a roll here, just because it's not magic and you do actually need some skill to figure out what it is. What's a good skill for this?
Am I proficient in poisoner's kits by chance?
Yes.
Dope.
In that case, you don't actually have a poisoner's kit, I don't think, but you, somewhere in the back of whatever memories you don't have, you have worked with poison in the past. So let's just go with intelligence with proficiency. You don't have any actual ability that you get to add to it other than knowledge of poison, I guess. So what's that?
Situation
Plus,
bonus of 4.
yeah, so +5 in total.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Okay. So smelling it, you don't like immediately recognize the smell. This doesn't seem like it may have been a poison that you've used, but not one that you are very familiar with.
Can I
See.
take like a tiny droplet and put it on like the tip of my pinky finger?
Yeah. So it's a weird sensation, especially with just kind of the tip of your pinky. You can feel like this is definitely a poison. Like you can feel your body reacting to it, fighting
Stings.
it off effectively. But you also feel uh, ever so slightly tired. I will just reveal
Oh.
what this is for you.
Or whatever.
Okay. Hey, anybody having a problem getting to sleep? I got a thing here. Oh, not for that old lady, man. Got it. Okay.
Slapping
Okay.
on my braces, baby.
So you guys taking a short rest? I mean, obviously, but is that all you're doing?
Yes.
Other than
Okay.
the spellbook
Uh,
stuff.
I roll 2d12. I don't roll a 1. I'm not going to bother actually rolling.
Nice.
This is actually some
So,
really good armor.
Oh, and you're awake.
Chewie, through the
Yeah.
time of your short rest, are you keeping the mask on the entire time?
Fuck it. Yep.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Sweet.
God damn it.
Finally, something goes good for me.
Well,
Eventually.
the same thing that has been happening to you happened again. This time it was just not bad, I guess.
Okay. Okay.
Nothing happened. Kind of what keeps happening. So you guys, I guess for the rest of you, this hour is probably a bit uncomfortable with the dozen eyes on this disc just glaring at you,
What?
blinking,
I tried to eat
and
them.
I can't see
if
anything.
you move around, they follow you.
What do they do if I try to like squeeze back behind? Like back here?
You go back there, they follow you as far as they can, and then by the time they're out of your vision, obviously you can't see, but the rest of you see that for a second they kind of like look around like they're trying to find a target until they eventually see one of the other two and then lock onto them.
It's fucking creepy. I'm going back here. Let's squeeze back in here, you know? Just
Oh
gonna
yeah,
lay
that's a
long
good
ways,
idea. We haven't
pressed up
looked
against the
behind there
wall.
yet.
Sloth, for you, it's a bit of a tighter squeeze. Kelly has like leather armor of some kind, I believe, studded leather. I think. Yeah. You are in somewhat rigid metal half plate.
Yeah, I know. I put my back against the wall and I tried to scoot through sideways, and my chest got wedged in the bear statue.
You're gonna need lubed up to get out of here. A little tight space.
No, I'll just squeeze back out. There we go.
Yeah, so with both of them there, all of the eyes are staring at you, Aurelia.
That's fine. I just stare back and blow him a kiss. Mwah.
A couple of them blink.
Yeah, that's right. You like what you see. I know it.
You're real strange, you know that? You got some issues, I think.
Who doesn't nowadays?
I haven't really even looked at these things yet. And hold up my flaming bright sword that is lighting the entire room.
Okay. Yeah, they are just bronze pupils staring back at you. Uh, it's a very strange sensation.
Quick question, because I've never played casters before. Does a short rest do anything for spell slots?
Not
Not for
for you,
paladins.
no. Warlocks get all their spell slots back, and wizards have an ability to get some back.
Okay. Weird
Oh,
looking.
There's someone
I just
standing behind
realized.
me putting light bulbs in, making this a pain.
Is it Mom?
Yes.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Little T says hi.
Little T said hi, big.
Also,
Dip.
Oh, she's gone.
last combat, I should have been able to move through the spaces, by the way. I have halfling nimbleness. Any creature that is a size larger than yours, I can move through the space of.
Yep. You could slide between my
Oh,
legs.
There you go.
I forgot that was a thing because I don't play halflings.
Or you could jump on my back and I can carry you around. I think we've done that before.
Probably. It does seem very comfortable on your back, like it's pretty natural.
I mean, other than, when I had you on my shoulders.
Hey,
All right. Everybody, open your eyes. And I sheath my sword so that the light goes out.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Come on, a little bit more warning. Shit.
Let me.
Oh, great. I'm blind.
It's okay. I can still see.
Yeah, we can, they can't.
Yeah, but come here. Look at the eyes now.
Yeah, they- looking at you
Sloth.
with lights were on.
They are all staring at you and Aurelia. No, that was strange. They do not appear to be looking at Callie, but they are still looking at you and Aurelia. And if Chewie's still where he is, he's out of where they would be able to see.
I thought they weren't looking at him anyway because he was wearing the mask.
True. They have not been looking at him since he put that on.
But Callie's character is not wearing a mask?
She is not.
Hell no, I'm not putting one of those things on.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Weirdo over here just putting on random stuff.
How you catch diseases.
Ding, ding. I tap on the eye with my fingertip.
It blinks, but doesn't seem to be affected in any meaningful way.
Weird. Why are they looking at them? And not us.
Some of them are looking at. Yeah,
Okay.
some of them are looking at Sloth and Aurelia.
How come they're not looking at you?
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, that one's got a mask on, but you don't.
Hey, look at me. Hey. Tap, tap, tap.
Yeah, hang on. I'm going to go hide. And
The one you tap.
I'm going to run around behind the doodad and like duck down behind the sarcophagus thing.
Okay. Let's see. Go ahead and give me a stealth check. Do you have that yet?
I mean, I have my dex modifier.
You have a +5 to stealth.
What?
Does half plate
Am I
give you-
proficient in stealth?
You have a +5, but disadvantage because of the armor.
Okay.
What the fuck?
I have to be proficient in stealth. I don't know how I'm getting a +5 on that.
A paladin who's proficient in stealth? That's weird. Fuck else are you?
I don't know. Yeah.
Paladin rogue.
Callie, the one that you tap on,
So
like
+5 disadvantage.
stops looking at the others and like looks around for the source of the tapping before going back to looking at, depending on this roll, Sloth and Aurelia. And Sloth,
Alarm. Not
looking
really.
back at them, Callie has disappeared.
I want to take off my cloak and kind of sling it over this disc to cover the eyes.
Okay.
And like almost like an old school photographer, like duck in under the cloak and see what they do.
You do so, and the eyes appear to be darting around like they were the first time you entered the room, scanning the inside of your cloak.
Hey, they can't see. They can't see.
Huh? Hang on. I can't see you. Where'd you go?
I'm right.
Oh.
I didn't move. I'm in
Oh,
the
you're
same
under
spot.
the.
Please
Hang
don't
on.
bump me. That's
Hang on.
that's my heel.
Hang on. And I pull out my sword and I light it back up.
Yeah. Remind me again, it's 40 feet of bright, right?
Yeah, it's 40/40. Unless you changed it.
Nope.
Any change?
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Leave the.
Yes. So with him lighting up, or just her lighting up the sword, they all, as soon as light kind of starts, like ambient light starts bouncing under the cloak, all 12 eyes immediately stare directly at you, right up in your face.
No, turn it off. Turn it off.
Horrifying.
What's
Back out of
going
the cloak.
on?
Don't turn the lights off, man.
Don't turn the
We'll
lights
do
off.
this the
Got it.
first time.
Swords
No,
out.
Turn the lights off. Turn them off. Turn it off. Kill it.
Turn the lights off.
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna go up to Aurelia's character and go, I don't feel anything from this mask, but they are not looking at me. Try one on and see if they stop looking at you.
I really don't want to.
All right, so I cover them up. They can't see. The minute they get the light, they see. They looked right at me. They weren't looking at me before.
Aurelia, I was going to say crouch down, but really not that far. You kind of feel around for one of the many bodies that you caused to no longer have unlife, and you take one of the masks and put it on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You put the mask on. I was gonna say it obstructs your vision a bit, but no, you can't see anything
I don't
anyway.
have
So
any vision
when,
anyway.
when there's
so-
light, your vision will be slightly obstructed.
Hey, old milady, turn the lights back on for a second.
Lights on.
I step to the side of the thing.
I clap twice.
Clap on, clap off.
Okay. There is now light.
What are the eyes doing?
You have no idea there's currently a cloak covering them.
Take the damn cloak off the disc. I'm trying to test something.
Don't gotta be so bossy about it. Reach up and yank my cloak down.
Every single eye is staring directly at Sloth.
Oh, sweet. They're no longer looking at me.
Oh, that's a little bit creepy.
I'm going to
Yeah,
get up.
takes them a second of like scanning, and then once they spot Sloth, all of them just lock on.
I'm gonna-
Slowly, I keep my gaze fixed upon the eyes and shimmy to the left.
All of them follow you as you
Yeah,
move.
I don't like this.
As she shimmies to the left, I'm gonna grab one of the masks, walk over, and put it on Sloth.
Sloth, do you resist?
Nope, I'm staring directly at the disc.
Okay. As the mask goes over your head, you lose vision for a second, and then once you can actually see through the eye holes, all of the eyes are just scanning the room.
I don't want to put one of those fucking things on. Shit.
Well,
Hey, toss me one. Come on.
I'll
There's a
walk back,
lot.
grab one, and then toss it to Callie's character.
Put the mask on.
Okay. You're now all wearing masks.
Wipe that fucking smirk off your face.
Some real macabre shit. I don't like this. Are we done here?
Yeah, it's a little bit weird. Were we gonna try to open this thing? Didn't one of you try to open this?
I tried, but I don't think I was strong enough. Why don't you give it a shot?
Oh, it definitely opens. I remember that. I don't think I found any mechanical stuff in there that
I can help
sync
you.
inside.
Yeah, Kelly, you remember seeing like it's definitely a lid and a box that the lid's on. There's a small gap that if you, I guess, had any reason to, you think thieves' tools could probably fit through, but you'd probably be better off
Thieves' tools
doing other things
through the
that,
gap?
yeah, kind of like a last resort.
No.
Try to feel around, maybe feel for something, but
Well, hang on. Before I spend any, muscle-bound
You got that,
madness, I'm gonna investigate this thing and see if is there any sort of like opening mechanism or. Oh,
I mean, Kelly already
I didn't
went
know if
around looking at it and didn't find anything
no.
on the outside mechanical about it.
I
You
went
got
around the
that,
outside.
that fit around the outside?
Yeah, around the
Run
outside.
outside.
Running outside, running outside.
You got that that magic sword. Why don't you just lever it? You look pretty
Lever it.
strong.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
just push the damn thing off. And put my hands up here.
I'm gonna give him
Got it, lady
assistance. I'm gonna give them
Go ahead
assistance.
and give me an athletics check with advantage. Do you have your athletics modifier yet?
I have all of my modifiers, but I don't know. Actually, I am proficient in athletics. I get a +6.
It should not be a +6. That should be a +9.
So I'm
Why
getting
is that?
I'm wearing a cloak that I haven't identified yet.
Why is that saying +6 for you?
I don't know.
Oh, right. It's because you
Proficiency.
don't have class stuff, so it thinks you have
Yep.
1 proficiency. That's what. It should be a +9.
Okay. Oh, proficiency's not added into it. Got it. Or well, it's only adding 1.
Yeah. So +9 with advantage. Okay. Chewie, you watch as you're about to go to help, but really, I mean, you already tried to push this. You know you're probably not going to be able to actually help. You can look like you're helping though. Sloth, you push the sarcophagus lid, and it moves. Like you push one of the corners and kind of slide it to an angle so it doesn't go crashing to the ground, unless you
Yep.
I guess, want it to
Nope,
go
that's
crashing to the
exactly
ground.
what I wanted to do.
Okay. It is now open, and I suppose with your flaming sword, you can easily see inside. Uh, you see the bones of some small-ish animal. Uh, all of them covered in dust, but on top of the pile of bones, there is a ring.
Oh. Here, hold. Make sure that thing doesn't fall. I'm gonna reach down. There's a little shiny drink it, and I'm gonna pick it up.
Can I have a charisma save from you, please?
Yep.
Yep.
Hey, why are you touching stuff? Come on.
Is it just a +3?
Let me double check. Your charisma save should be a +10.
Mm.
Okay. You pick up the ring.
Yeah.
You
What's it
also
look like?
see. Well, one covered in dust, but if you like blow the dust off, it looks like a fairly uh not like show jewelry. There's not like gems or anything. Just a simple, probably gold band with ornate carvings of some kind of script that you don't recognize. Looks like, if you had to guess, probably has some amount of magic, though you don't know what kind. Just seems like arcane-ish runes.
Hey, can you read that? It's, I mean, I can barely even see it, but looks like there's writing in here. Hands it to, or like holds it out for Chewie's character.
Oh, actually, hold on. I completely missed a line that I'm supposed to read. I apologize. This might change slightly what you do here.
Oh, son of a
Uh,
bitch.
The save and all that's fine, but as you touch the ring, the dust swirls into the shape of a small, feral, bear-like creature that billows towards you with a ghostly roar. And then
Yeah.
you make a charisma save. And nothing happens. The ghost, or yeah, the like dusty swirl bear thing just hits your chest and like evaporates into a cloud of dust that slowly settles.
Did you do that? Are you fucking with me?
I
Uh,
didn't do anything.
none of the rest of you see this.
What the hell is he talking about?
Fucking weird ass bear ghost shit.
Kind of put my
Here, can you read
hand up
this?
to my mouth, and to Callie's character will go, "She's going senile."
So
I heard that.
while that's happening, Chewie, you see in the uh, sarcophagus there is also uh, a pouch that seems to be like underneath the bones. So this one was sitting on top. There appears to be some kind of pouch somewhat buried beneath the bones.
I'm going for it.
You people never learn.
What the f-
Okay, so
Okay,
you
fine. I'll
move
go.
the bones.
Here, can you read that?
You move the bones to the side and pick up the pouch. It is substantially heavy, and you hear the uh, familiar jangle. All adventurers know this. This is filled with coins, and judging by the weight, a lot of coins.
I'm gonna open it.
Okay, you see gold and platinum coins. Sloth, you take this over to Aurelia. Take the ring over there.
Yep, I'm trying to see if somebody can read this shit.
What do you got?
Oh, it's this here, it's this little ring. I don't know.
Nah, I don't want to touch it.
Oh,
No.
no, it's okay. I'll hold it. It's got like a engraving or something. I don't know what the fuck it says.
Take a look without touching it. Can I read it?
So looking at it, it's a script of sorts that you also don't recognize, or at least don't understand. Looks like it's one of those where you kind of recognize the script itself, but not the words that they're saying. It's essentially like you seeing Latin and being like, Yeah, those are Latin characters, but I don't know which language they actually are representing in this instance.
Nope. Don't know.
I'm assuming it's the same for me.
Yes.
Does it look any similar to the ring that I've had in my bag?
The one you're wearing?
Correct. I'll like kind of hold up my hand to it. Not like grab it, but hold up my hand with the ring on it.
I mean, it looks similar, but they're both kind of just gold rings with engravings on them. Yours has a bit more like, I don't know, shield-ish iconography that's etched in like artwork instead of just script. Though you looking at the ring do actually have the ability to read it, and let's see, what does it say?
One ring to rule them all. I'm just kidding.
One
The
ring to
ring to
find them.
Mordor.
One ring.
So
Fallen in the darkness.
it takes you a minute. Like you've been able to read essentially everything that's been put in front of you so far, but this one takes you a second to put it together, which is a really weird experience from what you've experienced so far. And even when you do, it doesn't make full sense. It's talking about something like uh, you think maybe someone had this engraved for their spouse, like protect you until we both die or something like that. It's weird.
Um, well, I found this bag of money in there. Does somebody want to count this while I
Money.
take a deeper look at this ring?
Great. More money for the shop that we're not going to find inside this gigantic fucking tomb that's going to kill us.
Well,
Like
maybe there's a
additional checks, you know? I'm good.
death merchant.
Or maybe there's a some sort of tithe thing, and the money might come in handy.
I snatch the bag and start counting it.
Okay.
I'll grab the
Uh,
ring.
Okay. Give me a charisma save. You have a +9.
Hey, what are you doing? Be careful with that.
Your next is sloth. Make that a +12. Okay. You also dust that isn't from the tomb, or not the tomb, the sarcophagus, but just kind of like the floor itself seems to rise up in this ghostly bear creature that uh, you hear a scream as it rushes at you and then dissipates on your chest.
Oh, I told you I didn't do that. Don't have to do that to me.
Ha!
What?
Gotcha, fucker.
I will spend the next however long it takes to identify the ring.
Okay.
I think
Another short
identify's
rest
only
then?
like a minute
Well,
if you're casting it.
that's it. Yeah, that's if you can cast it. Which I don't think it's a warlock spell.
Believe it is
Not
either.
normally.
Yeah, I just want to make sure it's not some weird like subclass thing that for whatever reason Hexblades get. No. So you do not have access to the identify spell, so it will be an hour of sitting here with the ring to figure out what it is.
Well, if we're taking an hour to identify the ring, I would like to identify my ring in my inventory.
You guys want to take another essentially short rest?
How long are we
I
gonna sit in this room?
Well-
Forever and ever.
Nah,
I
I
mean,
don't want to do that. Didn't work out too great for the last guys.
nothing's attacked us yet, so I might as well. We got some things we need to look over. And I will actually hand the spell book over to Aurelia's character. See if she wants to look at that. But she's got the ring to look at, so we'd have to take another rest for that.
Okay. Are you guys taking a short rest? Or spending an hour not really doing anything, whether it's a short rest mechanically or not?
My vote is yes.
I guess so.
I don't know how long it's gonna be safe in this room, but I mean, it seems to be okay, and I'm gonna come over here and just make sure I can't hear anything on the other side of the door.
Okay. Perception check. And I'll do that for you listening, and I assume you're going over there to look through that.
Yep.
I think you have your perception modifier.
Let's see. Yeah, I've still been rolling things manually because I don't know like what's right and what's not.
Plus 0.
Not a bad idea. Can I go help Sloth?
Sure.
Sorry, I tried to say it before you rolled.
Yeah.
What?
Go ahead.
Oh, I didn't even hear you.
I guess go ahead and roll again, Sloth. Callie's helping you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't hear. Even better.
You don't hear anything, and you looking out, everything appears to be how you would expect it to be based on when you came through here the first time.
Holy shit.
Cataracts.
This sword is so stupid. I can see all the way to the edge of where the fence is.
Yeah. It gives you 80 feet of light. Okay, so Chewie, you're going with the ring that you got from the sarcophagus, right?
Correct.
I will just take the ring of protection that you have and make it that you have 2 of them.
Oh, hell yeah.
Aurelia, what did you say you were going for?
I have a ring.
Okay. I can open the correct care sheet, please.
What the fuck?
Sloth, Callie, are you guys taking the time to attempt to learn information about things?
I would
Yes.
like to. I think my issue is the message that you had sent me previously on stuff. Like we've switched bags. So like when you say
Yes, you
your
have.
item, like I don't know.
All of that was, I think, stuff that you gave to Chewie.
Right.
So now you have a fresh set of items.
Well, we're gonna do this then. Because things that I have on me. Fuck it. I'm gonna identify the rock.
Okay. This rock that you threw at a gargoyle. There you go. And Callie, you said the other vial.
Oh shit.
There you go. You should all have the items that you spent time doing. I rolled my 2d12. You make it through the rest without issue.
We leaving these masks on indefinitely or what? What are we doing here?
I mean, maybe at least until we get out of this creepy ass room with the eyeballs and shit. Hey, does anybody need this? I feel like it's pretty lucky. The rock here, the one that we almost lost?
Hey, you're lucky.
Yeah, I think you gotta like bind yourself to it or something.
Let me take a look. Wait, you didn't find that in that box, did you?
This came out of someone's bag, I thought. It's the rock that I threw at the gargoyles, remember?
You threw a lucky rock at the gargoyles?
I mean, we didn't know it was lucky. Not until now.
Eh.
Who here likes animals?
Hey, I like this.
I don't
Would
think this
I-
ring's for me.
My character like animals?
I don't know. Would your character
Uh,
like animals?
Yeah, I'll leave that up to you. That's not a mechanical thing, so
Freezing.
They make good food.
I have
Well-
a ring here that casts various spells, but only on animals. I don't really. Not really my thing.
Well, this ring that I found out of that sarcophagus back there is a ring of protection.
I'm not touching that.
Hey, I don't know want nothing that came out of a dead man box. I'm good. Thanks.
Sounds like it's all yours there, buddy.
Do ring of protection stack?
no, they do not.
Nope.
Guess I just got a ring then. Sweet.
Yeah, real sweet. Like,
Uh,
it's getting followed around by somebody's, dead daddy ghost.
Aurelia, in the bag, you count. It's spread out across platinum and gold, but I don't want to give you two separate values. It's 2,000 gold worth of
2,
mixed.
3. I'm just counting every single one.
Okay. The final number is 2,000.
72, 15, 47, 69, 82, 99.
Nice.
How much is it?
I don't know. I have to restart now. You messed up my counting.
Haha, gotcha.
It's 2,000 gold.
All right, can we get the fuck out of this weird little creepy room?
Yeah, that's what I've been saying. Can we do that?
After you.
Shh.
To
Gotta be
make sure I
quiet.
get my cloak back.
What was that, Kelly?
Did make sure to get my cloak back.
Yeah. As you put it on, it flourishes itself ever so slightly.
Peek my head around the corners.
You don't see anything. Sloth, can I get a strength? What is it? Strengths, athletics check.
Athletics check. That was the one that had +9.
Yes. Okay. Once again, you feel a pull to your left.
Shit.
As I see
You're
them
able to
getting
resist it.
pulled. As I see them getting pulled, I'll cast Dispel Magic again.
You peek out and cast your spell magic.
Yep.
On same thing as before.
Yep.
Cool. Give me a charisma check. Just straight charisma. Okay. Once again, Sloth, you end up tumbling a little bit as you're
Ugh.
fighting against a force that goes away immediately.
Thanks again.
My pleasure. Anybody thirsty? Want some water from that fountain up there?
Well, I think I've had my
Thought
fair
it was the
share.
other side of your face. These guys, man, how did we end up here?
Yeah, I don't know.
Hey, but what are our names? What do I call you?
I don't know. Do you know my name?
I mean, reading the notes, I thought you were maybe a Danny, and it works because it could be male, could be female. We don't know what you are. You're clearly a chick now.
Yep. Yep.
We could just give ourselves temporary names right now.
To be fair, I mean, the name's not really going to mean much if we don't make it out of here.
No, but it'll be a lot easier than going, "Hey, you," during combat or whatever.
Perfect. I'm going to call you Small and Snarky. You want to be called Small or Snarky for short?
Small.
Perfect. Smalls. Got it.
I'm changing my thing to Smalls. You can't tell me anything.
You want to put that in quotation marks so people realize it's not your real name.
Yes.
Hey, you. Yeah, I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you Danny. I like Danny.
Okay. Works for me.
I want to call you Lee for some reason. You seem like a Lee.
Yes, you do seem like a Lee.
How do I just edit my name on my character sheet or what?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. Now you's all got names.
What are we calling you?
Nothing. Don't call me.
Hey, Sneaky.
Sweet, nothing it is.
Nothing.
Sneaky. Hey, who you calling Sneaky?
You're the one that always disappears.
Keep the light on me. You won't have to worry about it. All right. So, all right. Yeah, creepy stairs. Really far down stuff. Entries back that way.
What about down
Where
the
we
other
going?
way? Where it wraps around over there.
Which way do we want to go?
Keep going.
You do see, now that you're kind of taking a look around, when Sloth steps out, when provides proper lighting, you see across the hallway over here, there's a plaque on the wall. Vaguely similar to the one that was on the obelisk, though seems to be made out of like a different metal or wood or something.
Gee. So I'm
Oh,
gonna go out.
there's
and
also
stop
actually a description
here.
here. A grand chamber opens ahead, 50 feet across and plunging down into darkness below. A stone balcony winds around the walls to connect 4 archways. Other balcony levels are visible below, with corridors radiating off in all directions. To the north, a stone staircase descends to the lower levels. There you go.
So, it's the hole we came down. All right, fresh territory here. Give me some space to work.
Okay, I got light.
Uh,
You know, I don't know about the whole light thing. You know, it's up to you. I don't need it. I can get out of Dodge if need be.
Well, I mean, it's not really fair for the other two, because you and I can still kind of see in the dark.
Oh, I can see. My get the fuck game is real strong. So you do you.
Oh, I know, and you totally disappear when the lights are out.
I'll take out my short sword and start moving one step at a time, checking for traps.
okay. Go ahead and give me perception check then.
Uh, do I have advantage on checking for traps, or is it just looking for clues?
You do not have advantage on this.
Okay, that's fine. I don't know that this roll is correct.
It should be for perception plus 11.
Plus 11. Okay, so if I take that off. plus 11. There we go. So expertise in that. Cool. Nyeh.
Okay. It is slow going because,
Yep.
making sure everything's safe, but you managed to make it all the way around to the other hallway and have not spotted a trap yet.
Perfect.
Come
Uh,
along.
You said the plaque was
over,
over here.
yes. So over to your right, as you get over there, you get a decent view of a
Yeah.
giant stone skull crusted with moss juts out from the end of the passageway. A flame flickers from within each of its eye sockets, and a view into a chamber beyond can be seen through its open jaws. Because of walls on Foundry, you can't properly see through, but through its jaws, you see another sarcophagus, similar size room to the one that you were in not too long ago, with the sarcophagus in the center. Uh, Without getting a closer look, that's kind of the best you can get at a glance.
Okay. So first, I'd like to check up to the plaque for traps.
Okay, I'll just use your same roll because nothing has actually changed other than me describing stuff. You don't find any.
Okay, perfect. And then I'm gonna do the same as I did on the other hallway, and just drop down commando crawl and check this hall to get up to here to kind of peer through.
Uh, so this is taking some time. Are the rest of you just waiting, or what's going on here?
There's nothing up by the plaque. Go see what that says, maybe.
Yep. Over here.
No, not
Uh,
there.
right there. Uh,
Oh, look, it looks like another one of those things with the face.
Yeah, you see the fire in the face? What if it comes shooting out at you?
Well, still here. Where's the plaque?
uh, on the wall, right in there.
Oh, gotcha.
Uh,
Can I read it?
so yes, it is the same message as the one outside. Word for word. It like the actual plaque design is a bit different, but the words are identical.
As the
Shoot, the one
obelisk?
that was on the one that was on the obelisk.
Okay. I think this
Uh,
is literally the same thing that was on the spike outside the obelisk.
yeah. Chewie and Aurelia, are you guys just kind of looking around, waiting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Just kind of in your video game idle animation, glancing around, you notice with Sloth holding up the sword to properly read this, even though dark vision means that it doesn't have to, but yeah. The sword's out anyway, so you guys can see. You glance towards the open pit beside you, and you see uh, there's an actual thing to read here, I think, but I flip pages, so give me a second. This is what happens when I'm using a physical book, but also a physical book is nice. Uh, so glancing down, you see a hunched figure glares up at you from the balcony below, wearing a mask that's a replica of the devil face at the tomb entrance. Without saying a word, the figure steps out of sight. So across the balconies on the floor below you, you see a hunched figure just look up at you with this mask on, and then just step back out of view.
What the fuck was that?
You
Oh.
both see this.
Please tell me I'm not the only one that just saw that.
You aren't. I saw it too.
What the fuck was that?
Do we? I can't see shit if we don't leave. If we leave this light, so I'm not. I can go try to catch it, but I probably wouldn't do any good.
I can't see shit either. It's okay. Oh well, we'll tell the rest of the group momentarily, and we can figure it out from there.
Uh, Kelly, you are able to make it all the way up there. It takes some time, but you are certain there are no traps on the way there. So, looking at you looking through the mouth for a better view.
Yeah. I'm gonna like wave my hand in front of it real quick just to make sure nothing happens before I put my face in front of it.
Uh, yeah, you wave your hands in front of it. Nothing changes. There is, I guess I should add. Hold on, just a small light source here. The both eyes of this mask have small flickering flames in them, uh, shedding a little bit of light, not really enough to illuminate much other than itself. But uh, so looking through the mask mouth, you see uh, skulls crusted with dried mud glower from niches cut in the walls of this tomb. A stone sarcophagus stands at the center of the chamber, its lid adorned with a coiled serpent carved in relief. Behind the sarcophagus, resting atop a marble pedestal, is an ornate crystal box with a small humanoid skull floating inside it.
Hey. Hey, there's another one of those hidden room things. Come here. Hey, somebody come here. Come look at this.
What, another hidden room?
Yeah, it's behind this statue thing. Look.
Hey, keep the other one away. They like to stick the stuff inside the holes.
Hey, no comment there.
Oh. Yeah, it looks a little bit like the other one.
Wonder, if I go back and peer through there, can I see a door on any of the walls, like to try to discern what direction I need to get to this room?
Uh, Glancing through it, you actually, I guess, give me a perception check real quick. Uh,
Flat.
real, yes. Aurelia, you cast light on yourself in the past, right?
Yep.
Okay, I forgot to add it to your sheet.
No, you didn't.
Oh, did
It was on
I
the
was looking.
sticks, I think.
Uh, okay, never mind. I was looking at your like actual character sheet that doesn't have spells on it. Okay. Looking in there, you don't see any doors at all. Uh, you do notice that the skull in that crystal box, uh, at first, when you were looking in here, it kind of looked like it was just sitting in there. But as you are taking a proper look, uh, it does appear to be kind of bobbing up and down, slowly rotating back and forth, ever so slightly. Like it is moving inside this box.
So it's kind of just suspended.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Uh, I guess I will mention that the jaws on this mask are wide enough that even Sloth uh, with her heavy armor, or I guess medium armor, could probably squeeze through.
Well, there's a thing in here. It looks like maybe it could be important. Maybe it could be a trap. I don't know. It's a skull kind of thing floating in a box. You see it? Hey, Smalls, Lee.
I mean, there's got to be another way in there, though, right?
I didn't see a door. Not from here, anyway. I mean,
Well,
this
if it's
thing is big
anything
enough.
like
We
the
could
other
probably crawl
side,
through.
if there's anything like the other side, there's a hallway going up the other way. Maybe it wraps around like the other side.
Yeah, could be. All right, so we going here?
We'll just make a note here that, we got a floaty skull thingy in a hidden room. And then, yeah, let's go check out the other way.
Taking the lead.
I guess I'll take it.
good luck. Hey, what do you mean a guy? Everything in here's supposed to be dead, isn't it?
What about
There
what?
was something across the way. Didn't have time to get it. It just disappeared into the darkness. Just
That's not good.
watch your backs.
I peer down. Can I see anything?
No. Looking down, you don't see anything moving.
Don't like that. Okay.
Give me a second. Okay. So Chewy,
Mm-hmm.
as you start walking forward, in front of you, as Sloth comes around the corner, you actually get proper view of this. You see on the walls carved birds soar across the walls of this corridor. Blocking the passage near its northern end is a large adamantine propeller with 5 sharp blades. And as you start walking forward, the blades begin to spin. What would you guys like to do?
I'm gonna yell, step back, and step back.
Shit.
Let me double check if there's anything you need to do right now. Okay, you are good to step back.
Can I kind of hop up and perch on like this banister here?
Run away!
Maybe
Run
I can try
away!
to run along it.
You can certainly try.
No.
Is that what you're doing?
It depends. Do I feel like I would need to be strong to do this, or just like nimble?
Nimble. I mean, balancing act essentially. It's high enough that you can't kind of like accidentally trip over it, but once you climb up there, it's a balancing act.
Okay. Yeah. I'll try that.
Okay.
Just give it a
Uh,
test.
yeah. So climbing up there, not an issue. I guess acrobatics, huh? You have a +9 to this.
I am proficient in acrobatics. Wonderful. Okay. Please don't be terrible. Not terrible.
Okay. A little precarious. Looking down. I mean, you make the mistake of looking down, and you look down. Let's see. You actually
Oh,
can
that's really
barely
fun.
see. You can actually barely see the ground down there. Yeah, it looks like it's. I mean, rough guess, because can't really balance and count fully. 100-foot drop.
Yep, don't like that. Okay. Excuse me.
So jump up, look down accidentally, like you're bouncing, and then it's like, maybe not, and then hop down.
Yep, hop right back down. Yep, let's maybe don't do that. Real long drop. 100 feet plus, gonna be a problem.
Okay, so Chewy, are you just stepping back to where you're at, or are you going to keep going? The
I'm just gonna
blade.
step back
Okay,
to where
yeah, the
Sloth's
blade
character was.
is like spinning up, and as you step back, uh, you hear the like whoosh, whoosh, whoosh of the blade speeding up start to slow down.
I don't know if we can all make it through there. That didn't look safe. That
Did you step on something or what?
it felt like the whole floor compressed when and then once I stepped forward, the blade started spinning.
So you stepped on something. You didn't check, huh? You just walked right on in there.
Yeah, we gotta let Sneaky get in there and check to see if there's a way to disable that shit.
Be my guest.
Guys are hopeless. Excuse me. Look out.
Come
coming
on,
through.
Sneaky. Yep. Oh, there you go. Yep.
I do. Before you go down there, take this with you, and I'll hand Callie's character the immovable rod.
Okay.
Pass anybody your rod, huh? Okay, good to know. Step out. Start looking for traps.
Perception check. Yeah, so for you, it really doesn't take you very long to see that this entire section of floor
Mhm.
in front of you, all the way to the blade, appears to be slightly separate from the rest of the stonework. Based on what Chewy just told you and your knowledge, it appears that entire 20-foot section is a single large pressure plate. The blade is still spinning, though it seems to be in the process of slowing down.
Okay, so we got a problem here. Yeah, yeah. I don't really need this. This whole section here, all the way up to the right up here, it's all a pressure plate, all of it, whole thing.
Let's see. I'm
Hey,
going.
Smalls, you heavy enough to activate these?
You
Hey, you better be careful doing that.
you take a step out, and the blade starts to spin back up. And then you immediately nope your way off the pressure plate,
Yep, okay.
and it does start to slow down.
Is the blade facing? I'm assuming looking at the map, the blade is facing that, like, running perpendicular to this pathway.
Yes. So,
Okay, so it's
looking,
not coming at us
yeah,
currently.
looking down, you see like uh, the there isn't really an axle, but whatever it's rotating around, whatever central force that uh, is in the center of the hallway. There's room on either side that a person could, without a blade there, go through it without too much issue. Just kind of like turn sideways and go. But uh, yes, it is somewhat blocking your path. Really, I'm not giving you that information. You can't reach down your pants to figure it out. You're not going to be able to do that. You figure out what your name and race is, and I will give you your art, and then you can decide from there. But I need logic as to what reason you have for your. That's because I stopped you before doing so. You guys tried.
Sloth tried. Yeah. Hey, oh, I'm gonna pull one of my arrows. Hey, can you give this a little spark, a little bit of light?
I'm going to try to light it. Ooh, do I want to waste that? Let me check something real quick.
Yes, you were. It was right after Sloth drank the water.
Yep.
I wonder if you could use the fire from old man, woman, lady blade to light that. I don't have anything to light it.
You want to set it on fire? We don't know what's down there. We could light the whole place up.
What? No, here,
Hey, thanks, Smalls.
Smalls light up the thing.
I
You do so.
misunderstood.
So I'm gonna fire the arrow, like just half power, obviously not trying to hit anything particular. I just want to get light down into like this area.
Okay. So you sit there and aim for a bit because the blade is still slowly spinning, so you have to be careful not to hit
Yeah,
it.
arc it a
But
little bit.
yeah, you take a moment, fire the shot. Light goes all the way. Uh, the arrow goes all the way through, and then dips below the floor line. You see light kind of like glowing up, but it doesn't actually illuminate the room. It appears to have gone down somewhere.
Can I see any light, or it went down so far past the range of
Uh,
the light
no,
path?
you see a little bit of like ambient light coming up, but not enough to illuminate the room itself.
Looks like there's some stairs or a drop off or maybe something there. Hey, how do we get over there? Any ideas?
I want to try something, but I want to wait until these blades stop spinning.
I wonder if you could do like a ninja walk. One of you real strong types. See if you can like do the walk with your hands and feet on the wall. So you don't touch the floor. You know what I mean?
Around this point, the blades come to a stop.
Let me try something here. I'm going to take the immovable rod, cast Mage Hand, place the rod in the hand, and try to put the rod to jam the fan.
I think. Hold on.
Hey, that's smart.
Mage Hand cannot activate magical items.
Oh, so it can carry it over there, but it can't click it.
Yeah.
Damn.
I will bring the rod back to me.
Yeah, you could have just not done that. That's just like spell stuff
Oh,
that,
okay.
as someone who can cast a spell, you would. Once you realize you can cast a spell, you would have this knowledge. That's not
Got
something that you need to find out.
No, it's blades, right? Not a fan, like sharp blades.
Uh,
Or did I
I
misunderstand?
mean, a little bit of both. They are sharpened blades, but what is a fan other than spinning blades, really?
More asking for Aurelia's question. Is it like
Yeah.
sucking up?
So it didn't seem to be, but also you guys were like, as soon as it started, you guys were backing up. So from where you guys are at, it's not doing anything. It also, as far as you can tell, probably never made it to full speed.
Hey, all right, Smalls. Put a couple of ropes around you. Maybe see what happens. We can pull you back. What do you think? All right. So I grab the rope out of my bag and start do a couple of loops around Small's body, tie it up real tight.
Hand them the rod.
Can I tie the other end to the railing? Like, give it just enough slack to get to, like, right in front of the blade?
Uh, yes, there's enough rope for that.
Perfect. I do that. You are kind of small. No offense. Hey, fair enough. All right. Give it a good tug from the banister thingy and make sure it's nice and tight. And I'm also gonna be holding it. Hey, you guys want to maybe grab part of this just in case? I'm not. I don't feel real strong. You guys probably got this better than I do.
Don't feel that strong myself, but I can definitely help.
Yeah, hold on. Let me put this back and
Right.
shield out of the way. Okay.
Are you sheathing the sword, Sloth?
No, I put my shield on my back, so I got a free hand.
Okay. Okay. Uh, so Sloth gets up there, and as you're going to grab the rope, Aurelia just takes off. You run all the way down. I assume you're activating the rod when you get there. Uh, Go ahead, give me uh, just an acrobatics check. The blade does start to spin up as soon as you start running, but it is going quite slow by the time you get there. You are not proficient, you are an expert.
Woo.
So you should have a plus 13 to this. Essentially,
Holy
don't roll a
shit.
1.
Wow.
If you roll a 1 is where things go bad here.
Oh, hot
Cool.
damn.
Yeah. So Sloth, as you get over there, you grab the rope, and by the time you actually grab the rope, like it's slack because Aurelia's already sprinting back.
Holy shit, you're quicker than I thought.
You run in, activate it. You all hear an awful sound of like
Oh,
gears trying to spin in a machine, unable to do so, and it's just like grinding metal on metal. And this isn't just like normal metal, this is adamantine, which is stronger than most metals. So it's like
God.
just a horrendous loud sound.
So if I want to start looking around because this is a loud noise, obviously, probably attracting attention if anything's around.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a perception check. And Aurelia, you are standing at the end or sitting. Uh, cool. Okay, so yeah, for uh, it doesn't take too very long. It's like 20-ish seconds of just constant grinding until finally you hear somewhere one of the mechanisms finally gave way and just snapped. You still hear like a faint kind of clicking sound of something mechanical happening, but no more wrenching, like metal creaking sound. And the blade appears to kind of like uh, rotate the opposite direction ever so slightly. It seems to have stopped attempting to spin. And Callie, looking around, uh, you
Like I'm looking
see,
everywhere.
yeah, you see something move on the level below you. You see the same, uh, like hunched figure wearing this same mask that you've seen in various places now. Peek out, it locks eyes with you, and then it just steps back into darkness, or I guess out of your view at least.
Hey, I saw the thing. I saw the thing. There's a person down there or something.
Yeah,
They got
what? Where?
the mask.
I was watching
Look down there.
Smalls. Where?
Oh fuck.
I don't see anything.
Come on, Danny boy. Danny girl.
Yeah, I think it's girl at this point.
Eh, what are you gonna do? Eh, Smalls?
Maybe
Nice,
I should
nice
spell my
lad.
name with an I.
It's up to you. You gonna be tagging the place or something?
Who knows?
Oh, okay. Well, just gonna collect my rope if you don't mind.
Spin Aurelia around a couple times, untangling the rope or untying the rope.
Hey, better safe than sorry. You're pretty damn nimble. It's impressive.
Okay, okay. Uh, 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 are you safe? Good, good.
Sneaky, I think you should go first just in case there's more traps. I don't think the fan's gonna go, but I don't know what else is down this hallway.
Hey, that fan's still going. We're fucked. That thing sounded broken to me. Down here.
Certainly made quite the clatter.
All right, so yeah, nothing here. No extra passage. I'm gonna try to just vault over, kind of grab the immovable rod and use that as like a pommel horse.
Okay. Easy enough. As you grab the immovable rod, uh,
I don't want to
the
deactivate it. I want to stop like here and see if I can
oh,
see
okay.
it
I see what
here.
you're saying. Yeah, you see further in. You see a source of light coming up from some form of like pit staircase. Not entirely sure from where you're at. And on, so you can kind of see this 15-ish foot opening of some kind. Can't really see down into it, but on the other side, slightly raised on a dais, dais words, a chest, and it looks like there's two more on the left and right of it, though from where you're at, you can't get a proper view to confirm.
Okay. But anything on the floors here? Like, does it look
Nope.
like maybe another pressure plate or anything?
I'll just go with the same one that you had before. Doesn't appear to be a pressure plate on that side.
Cool. Hop down. All right.
Okay.
Mind the pointy bits. I don't see anything.
You guys following?
Yep.
Yep.
Cool. So while you guys
Thanks.
move forward, it's a bit awkward for you, Sloth, with the whole sharp blades that you have to kind of deal with. Honestly, your best bet's probably just crawl underneath and like slither along, but you make it work however you go about doing it.
Belly crawl underneath
Callie,
the blade.
for you guys, are the other two of you following?
Yes. And if I'm last through the blade, I'll grab the rod.
Okay.
Is there down there?
Yes, you do see the glowing arrow. So a deep pit opens at the entrance of this tomb, with a stone sarcophagus resting at the bottom. A snarling, monkey-like creature decorates the sarcophagus lid. Beyond the pit, 3 treasure chests sit on stone daises. Which one is it? Dais? Dais?
I've heard it pronounced both ways, so.
Cool. I'm just going to go with whatever comes out of my mouth then. The chest on the left is carved of black onyx. The middle chest is made of rusty iron, and the chest on the right is carved of silver and glistening with frost. Glancing down, Callie, the pit looks to be about 20 feet deep, 15 by 15 wide.
Come on. It's this monkey thing. Does this look like the creature from the statues outside?
Slightly different art style, but seems to be the same creature, yes.
All right, we got about a 20-foot drop here. Another coffin thingy down there. Couple of chests, a black one, a wood one, and one that looks like it's frozen. What do you think?
For
Obviously
clarification,
trap.
the middle one is
Sorry, bronze.
rusted iron.
Rusted iron. I got there eventually. Cool. Thanks.
Yeah, you see the like reddish brown, like very obviously this is rust.
Okay.
I take a gold piece and I throw it past Sneaky into the pit to see if anything happens.
You hear the clanking of the gold piece hitting the wall and then kind of bouncing on the ground a little bit. Nothing seems to happen.
Hey, making a rain on the dead folk. Whatever you want to do. Is there any kind of ledge here, or is it just sheer drop off?
Sheer drop.
Yay.
Well,
Hey, Smalls.
whoever put this back here certainly
Yes.
didn't want anybody coming back.
You think you could maybe clear this gap? A little bit far from me, but you're faster.
Maybe. I could take the rod and leap, and then put the rod in the air and hold myself there and swing.
Hey, make yourself a little monkey bar, yeah.
Yes. Well, sure, I'm not part monkey.
I look for a tail.
For a split second, you think you see one, but then it goes away. Like so often, every feature everyone has, except for a couple that Sloth has.
Which are well hidden behind my breastplate.
Breastplate
now.
indeed. Alright, so back up, give Small some space here, maybe. There's a little bit of light down there. You should be able to see the arrow giving you a little bit. You want another one over by those the boxes?
I should be fine.
You sure?
Yeah, from what I can see, it looks decently well lit.
Okay. Uh, excuse me. Yeah, there you go.
Uh, who all has rope other than Callie?
I
Think you
do.
should all have rope.
I do not.
I have 50 feet.
I have 50 feet as well.
Oh, I thought I gave it to everyone, but as long as a couple of it is fine.
Someone hand me some rope.
Oh, yep, here you go.
Thank you. I'm gonna pass through, and I'm gonna take the rod out of the blade.
As you do so, the blade shifts a little bit because it no longer has anything stopping it from moving and just kind of rotates a little bit and then comes to what would be its resting position with the weight that it has.
Sweet. Okay. You're going to have to move, dear.
Right. And hang on, I get back down on my. Okay.
Sweet. I'm going to get not much of a running start and leap up into the pit, and as soon as I'm as high as like I can feel myself being, click the immovable rod.
Okay.
And then loop the rope around it while I'm still holding onto it, and then wait for somebody to come to the edge so I can toss them the rope.
Okay. I guess go ahead and I'll just move you to there. Aurelia is hanging from an immovable rod that has rope tied around it.
Coming. Belly crawl under the blades again. Okay. Toss it.
Catch. Toss to him.
Okay. Easy enough.
Yeah, got it.
And then I will swing myself off the rod and try to land like over here.
Okay. Go ahead and just give me an acrobatics check.
+2.
Again, don't roll a 1. Cool. Easy enough. Would you like to do anything fancy with it, or you just function?
I'll give it a little like little flair to it, and just do a flip. Do a flip.
Sloth, you see what could almost be described as like a circus acrobatic swinging off of this bar, going into a graceful landing.
Oh, yeah, beautiful. Way to stick the landing.
Thanks.
Did you tie it nice and tight? Good
I
knot?
should have. Well, we'll find out.
Tugs on it.
Okay, yeah, you tug on it. Seems to be a fairly decent knot.
All right, well, here goes nothing. And, like, grab a decent length to make it tight and have have one hand and then take a jump to get further up the rope to get a good swing on it.
So, I hold on. I'm figuring out how high up this rod would actually be, because a halfling jumping.
Yep.
Pretty soon, I
This
swear
this
to God,
rod's
they're doing parabolic functions.
no, I'm not going to bother with that. But the rod is hanging in the air like a foot ish above your head. Slot, obviously out in the pit, but like if you're swinging on this, there's not much. You're going to be swinging down.
That's all right. It's 50 foot of rope.
Yeah.
It's only 20 feet deep.
Yep.
So I guess where are you trying to get to with this, Sloth?
I
Trying
slide
to go
down the
down
rope.
into the pit? Okay, you're going down into the pit?
Yep.
Okay, easy enough. That no issue with that. You swing a little bit to make sure you don't just slam straight into the ground, but with the rope there, it holds you and uh, you make it to the bottom.
All right, here. I'm going to toss it back up. Try to ball up the end of it and throw it back up.
Yep. Easy enough. I mean, even if you miss once or twice, not really an issue at the moment. Nothing pressing is happening for now.
I'm going to move off to the side. Is there any other shit down here that I can see now that I'm actually down here?
Go ahead and give me a perception check. Callie, are you just kind of hanging out there?
I'm keeping watch behind us.
Okay. So while you're there, I guess right now, Chewy and Callie, you both are just still hearing this faint kind of mechanical clicking sound, but blades aren't spinning. Just, it's obvious there is something trying to happen, and somewhere it cannot. uh,
Okay.
wait, did Sloth just roll decently on perception?
Yep.
That's something.
Thought the float was out of his eyes for a split second.
Yeah, right. So you looking at this, you got a decent look at the last one as you were pushing it open. This one, you can see where it should have the gap for the lid, but there isn't a full gap. It seems like on the previous one, you may have been able to wedge a sword blade in there or something if you sat there for a bit and wedged it. Lockpicks, things like that could probably fit under it. This one doesn't seem to have that same gap.
Is it two separate pieces? They're just super good and flush? Or is it one solid piece? No lid, it's just a box.
It hard to tell if it is just extremely well fitting or if there's a little indentation where the lid separation should be, but from what you can tell, it's not it doesn't seem to go all the way through where the lid thickness would be. So you can see there is a line where it should be separate, but you can't tell if that's a solid piece that just has an indentation or if it is two separate pieces just really well fit together.
Gotcha.
Anything else? The lid, like I said, is carved with a stylized image of this monkey-like demony creature. Chewy, you doing anything with the rope?
Yeah, I'm going to do almost the same thing that Sloth's character did, but instead, once I get to hanging over um, the sarcophagus, I'm going to climb up to the rod and try to swing myself onto this right here, the platform.
Okay. Uh, and real quick, Aurelia, are you doing anything with your time here while you wait for the others, or just watching?
I'm just hanging out. Big
Okay.
chillin'.
Getting to the center, climbing up, easy enough. You want to give me your acrobatics check? +2.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Not quite as graceful as Aurelia, but no issue with you swinging across it. Little bit unsteady on the landing because you kind of like take a step and then have to go up a little bit of a step to stop yourself on the dais, but easy enough. You get
Then
across.
I'm going to take all the rope with me. I'm going to like hold on to it as I swing and get across. I'm going to take all the rope with me, cast Mage Hand, and then hover over the platform and then place it lightly on the hallway so Callie's character can use it.
Sounds good. Callie, looking around, I guess go ahead and give me another perception check while you do this. Okay. You, I assume you're a little bit on edge after seeing something down below.
Oh yeah.
Just look at
Oh
you.
yeah.
And,
Hide.
so keeping an eye everywhere, but mostly there.
Yeah,
Uh,
focusing kind of that
you,
area and like around the stairs.
yeah, you don't see any movement other than the people here with you. I don't know if I can exactly call you a party at the moment. So you have no idea who anyone really is. But yeah, other than them making noise and every once in a while, like glance over your shoulder, make sure they didn't, run into blades and start up the fan or something. Uh, no movement.
Okay. All right. Well, that being said, then I will reluctantly do the same thing, hop over and kind of stand here. And I would like to keep a lookout here, like at the walls, ceiling, just see if anything's reacting to anything that anyone else is doing.
Uh, I'll just keep your same roll since you just made it.
Mhm.
But from what you can see, kind of taking a moment while people are moving around a bit, nothing seems to be changing whatsoever. You don't see any movement. Glancing at the walls and ceiling, you don't see any like writing or art or really anything.
Yeah, so I'll just be keeping Overwatch unless someone tells me I need to do something.
Okay.
Oh, what are you doing? You coming across or what?
No, man, I'm looking to see if anything happens. Somebody's got to watch our backs. There's a thing down there. I gotta stop calling you man. I'm sorry.
It's all right, man.
Hmm. Really, I don't intend to be rude. It's just the voice. I don't know.
Yeah, it's all right. Hey, Smalls, be careful up there.
Uh, do we want to take a quick bathroom break before whatever you guys decide to do in here?
We're about 2 hours. We can do that.
Sure.
Cool. You guys can maybe discuss what you want to do or not. It's more entertaining for me if you don't, but that's fine. So
So I
we will
roll.
be back in a bit. Uh, 5-10 minutes probably, hopefully on the shorter end, but who knows?
See y'all soon.
Jesus
Pee-pee.
Cool,
Christ.
good countdown.
PP.
I just
Okay.
busted it before going live.
Professionals.
Jesus.
So, what would you guys like to do?
PP apparently.
My character's gonna step aside so there's platform for Callie's if she wants to do the same thing, and I'm gonna start looking at these chests, not touching them, just looking at them.
I
You
guess
don't
I
wanna
will
touch the
assist.
Okay. So neither of you touching them, just getting a good look.
No.
No.
Yeah, from what you can tell, I guess go ahead and give me perception check, either individually or one of you with advantage. But
perception
while you
is-
do that,
Let's see. What's your monitor?
just things that you
I'll do
can
that.
easily tell. Each chest is about 5 feet wide by 3 feet by 3 feet. Obviously made out of different materials that I described before. The one on the left, black onyx. The middle, oh, middle rusted iron, and the one
It's
on
a
the
10,
right.
actually.
Oh, okay. I'll keep that in mind. The one on the right appears to be silver with like frost on it, similar to Sigrun's skin,
Ah.
though metallic and not, flesh.
To be fair, he was marble once.
Yes, he was.
He
But
also
this
was also
is-
a sheep.
Appears to be silver. You have no proof of that? That is blatant slander.
We do. There's a VOD.
I have the
Goes
power to
back and
delete
deletes
that.
it.
Yeah, I can't delete the video that Sloth will eventually upload, which is sad.
Sorry. No getting out of it.
Could have been worse.
Oh, actually, so I guess as a note, you guys can't really actually see what the chests look like. There's no light up here currently because Sloth and the arrow are in the pit.
Oh.
You find anything
Maybe that's why
fancy
he
up there in those
got-
chests?
Got a terrible.
No, I can't see anything, actually.
And I just dart throw one of my regular arrows over here. Hey, torch, light it up.
I cast light.
Sloth, the arrow that is like on the floor near you stops glowing with light that you could barely tell was actually glowing with light because your sword is ridiculous. And you guys cast light and then take a proper look at the chest and find the same thing that I described before realizing you didn't have light. All three of them are closed. Obviously, without looking or without touching them, can't really tell if they're locked or anything.
Well, not really my area of expertise in terms of locked things.
Are there any keys anywhere? Like anything like
You don't see any.
Yes, let's
You
go
also
leave the
don't
keys
see
right out
any
for us.
keyholes.
well, I'm not gonna open this, so I don't know what we're supposed to do here. We get the sneaky one over here, they can check for traps.
I'm gonna stand
I'm
here,
coming.
and then I have to go AFK, so I'll be right back.
So I'm gonna step back, run up here, jump to the immovable rod, and then jump there.
And make me your acrobatics check. Would you like to do anything fancy with it?
Nope, just 1, 2, just like
Okay.
jumping on stepping stones.
Beautiful movement from what I could see.
Hey, thanks. All right. Kind of kneel down and rub my hands together. What do we got here? Okay. All right, we got
If
scary black box, scary rusty box, scary frozen box. Okay.
my character can see down into the pit, and Sloth's character, right?
Sloth, you have your sword out, right?
I would hope so. My sword should be
Okay.
like glowing the fuck out of this.
Yeah, I assume you would have like sheathed it while you were climbing on the rope and then pulled it back out. But so yes, Sloth is emitting a bunch of light because his sword is stupid.
I'm gonna walk over to Callie's character and go, "Hey, you want to see something really kind of funny?" And then I'm gonna cast Mage Hand and tap Sloth's character on the back of the hand, and then take it or get the hand out of the way to try to scare Sloth's character.
Uh, okay. I guess give me.
I don't even fucking notice it.
Well, let's see. Should we just give me a straight charisma? See, sleight of hand essentially, but with magic. Okay. Sloth, you hear Chewie like saying magic, but that's it. And then just you get tapped. Whether you feel it or not is up to you. It doesn't have too much force, and you know.
What are you doing? Trying to open it with a spell?
I
Oh,
was
what?
I was trying to play a prank, but it didn't work. Continue on.
Okay, the sarcophagus down here doesn't look like it opens like the other one did.
Insufferable. So looking at these 3 plinths or dioceses, um, can I check them for traps, mechanisms? Give everything a good once over before I go to open anything.
Yes, you can. I guess we'll just continue with what I have said previously. So perception to find the traps, and then if you find something, investigation to figure out what it is. So perception for now. Cool. Uh, you you take a few minutes because you want to make sure, but you are 100% certain there is nothing mechanical beyond the hinges that open these chests.
Yeah, that's something. It, huh. Which
And
one do you
like I
want to try
said earlier,
first?
no keyholes or anything on the outside. It is, as far as you can tell, only the hinges that open.
Mm-hmm.
Any preference? No. Okay. Cool. Scary block box. It is. So gonna come over here. All right. So are there latches on this, or it's just a straight up, just pull it open?
Looks like it's just open the open the box.
Cool. I'm gonna do so from over here.
Okay.
Uh,
You you just gonna rip it off like a band-aid, or you gonna go slow? How you opening
no,
this?
that just very, very slowly.
Okay. Uh, as you do so, uh, peering in on the like just the crack on the side that you can see as you look in, uh, it
Is a dick in a
looks to
box.
be uh no, surprisingly. Uh, it appears to be empty as you're starting to open it. And as you open it further, the only thing that is of note at all on the inside of this chest, which seems to be whether a single piece or just like plated with it, inside and out is all black onyx. But on the underside of the lid, there is a small adamantine circle that has a keyhole with a golden key inserted into it.
On the underside of the lid?
Yes.
Hmm.
In like the
Okay,
center of the bottom of the lid.
I got a key here.
Hold it open. Hold it open. Let's see if this hand can turn it and see what it does.
Even. I do so.
If they hold it open, I'm going to cast Mage Hand and try to turn the key.
Okay. Doing so, you attempt to like turn the key, and you hear essentially like the sound of metal hitting something that is preventing it from turning. Whether that's like the hand isn't strong enough to do so, or there is something actually stopping it. Not sure.
Yeah, I think maybe we broke something we weren't supposed to.
Maybe I will actually
Turn
step
it, it's
up.
not doing anything.
I'll step up and open the middle one slowly as well.
Okay. Same thing. Empty box with, again, rusted iron for the entire thing, but on the top is adamantine circle with a keyhole with a golden key in it.
Mage Hand is still there. I'm going to try to turn that one as well.
Same effect.
Okay. I'm going to come over to this one. I'm going to just open the box fully, leave it open, and do the same thing with this one. Slow it first. If it's the same thing, I'm just going to leave it open.
Yeah. This one is like slightly colder than just room temperature metal would be, but other than that, identical to same thing that has happened before.
So we got 3 keys here, and neither of them turn individually. Is this room trying to tell us that each one of us needed to turn one of these keys at the same time? Or you might be right. We might have broke something we shouldn't have.
Yeah. The hell, I don't know. What do you guys want to try? You gotta be something else, right?
How's it going up there? You find anything yet?
We
There's a
found
key in the boxes.
3 keys, 3 boxes, 3 keys in each of the lids. They don't turn individually, but I feel like we either broke something we shouldn't have, or these keys all turn at the same time.
Well, shit, turn them all.
Yeah, we could do that. Use your fancy see-through hand thing. Do one, I'll do this one, you do the middle one.
Actually, wait, let me get the fuck out of this pit. We don't know what's gonna happen.
It's true.
It's probably very smart.
Just gonna grab the rope and shimmy up and start swinging until I can swing far enough to get over to here.
I am going to hold on. So, are you trying to do this gracefully, or are you just going to do it through sheer force?
Oh no, I'm just fucking doing it.
Okay. In that case, athletics.
With
so +9.
sword sheathed. So
yeah,
unless there's light, everybody just went blind except for Callie and I.
There is light on an arrow that Callie Aurelia or Chewie is holding. So
Gotcha.
there's some light in the room.
Which one you said? Athletics?
Athletics, yeah.
That is the +9 or 10?
9.
9.
9. Hit.
Beautiful.
That's the number. That's the number you're not supposed to roll when doing this.
Oh no.
You don't make it quite all the way. You stumble at the ledge and fall back down. Uh,
Can I try to like offer a hand?
from where you're at, no.
Oh.
You fall down, you hear like a thud on the ground.
And I take
Uh,
some number of
I
bludgeoning
tried.
damage.
Yes. You fall 20 feet. I mean, it hurt, but it wasn't like, didn't hit your head or anything.
Try it one more time, and I will help you get over here.
I'm good. I'm good.
Like I kind of like got down on my hands and knees and felt for the edge of the pit, so I didn't like walk off
There's
into the
light.
pit. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Would you like
Right.
to try again?
Brush myself off. I can do this shit. I've done this before. No big deal. Grab the rope. Start swinging. Yeah.
Give me that athletics check again. I believe in you. Okay. This time, again, you kind of like stumble a bit, whether that's from just nerves of not actually making it again, or just not the greatest dismount, but you do succeed in landing. Kind of stumble a little bit up the stairs, not enough to like fall or anything, but you're there.
Okay. Think I'm good. Don't recommend taking that fall. It doesn't feel very nice.
So if you were climbing or doing something else down there.
Wouldn't you like to know?
Not particularly. That's your business.
Okay, good. So, keys? Where are these keys we're talking about?
The lids are open.
Yeah, you look at all three of these chests, and they have keys in keyholes on the underside of the lids.
I pull my sword back out and light the room back up again.
Okay.
Not that you had it turned off while I was climbing, but
Yeah.
just so that we know.
Stand on the side, and I'll count to 3, and we can turn them at the same time.
Oh, okay. Hang on.
But the second you turn them, just in case these things do something that slam shut or turn into something else, move your hand out of the way. And I will go 3, 2, 1, and I'll turn the key.
Click.
You all attempt to turn it?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. All of you have the same, like, click sound that the mage hand had. The key does not turn. There is something stopping it from turning.
I pull my
Shit,
key
you
out.
fucking broke it.
You go to pull the key out and can't. It is stuck in the lock.
Shit's like stuck in there too.
Yeah, we broke the thing. Listen, you hear the clicking? It's still clicking. It's trying to do stuff.
It is not.
Just get it. It's an echo.
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 Well, I don't know what these are for then. And I'm pretty sure that sarcophagus doesn't open.
Yeah, what if these are supposed to open the sarcophagus?
Hmm.
It was a. Did you say that there was another key?
Just the 3.
Just 3, okay. I mean, you have 3 keys. It's got to be a lock somewhere, right?
I'm gonna doesn't lock. Turn when it's open. What to do here?
Hmm. I I cast Detect Magic.
What spell level?
I mean, does it
Because
get any additional
Detect
effects from
Magic?
casting it higher?
it does not. However, spell slots, you haven't actually regained any, so need to keep track of.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't. I don't know how many spell
Oh.
slots I have. I have used 3 first
Yeah,
level
so-
and 1 second level.
What level would you like to cast it at?
First,
Uh, what was the second level spell you used?
let me pull up my spell sheet here. Hex, I guess. It has to be. That's the only other spell I have on my sheet.
I don't think you've actually upcast anything as far as I'm aware. I mean, if you want to have used a second level slot, you can, but I'm pretty sure everything you've done was just first level.
I mean, my notes have me listed as 3 first level and 1 second level, so I don't know what I used.
Okay. We can go with that, I guess. So, yeah, you said first level for Detect Magic?
Yeah.
Okay. You do so. Let's see. Definitely magic. Does the book tell me the schools, or do I have to actually figure it out myself? I think I have to figure it out myself. That's just rude.
Damage, it's generally
Yeah,
conjuration.
damage is normally evocation. But so I guess I can start with, if I can spell.
47, if you look at the atonement pins, I have the schools there, that graphic.
I'm looking for specific
Oh.
things to figure out what schools would best fit. But Lerthus is telling me evocation and transmutation. So I'm just going to go with that. On
Don't like that.
stronger evocation on left and right, stronger transmutation in the middle, but all 3 of them have traces of both. Along with this one, I can quickly get myself. The sarcophagus, you notice the, like, that seam that should be like the split between lid and actual sarcophagus, has abjuration, like, going along that seam. You also notice traces of divination magic on the lid of the sarcophagus.
Definitely a lot of magic in the area. I'm getting. Feels like. Evocation. Definitely on the outer 2. Transmutation in the middle. A little bit of both on all of them, though. Oh shit, that whole thing's glowing down there. Divination and abjuration on the sarcophagus at the bottom.
Oh, what's that mean?
Oh, you're asking me? I don't even know my damn name.
Oh, Lerthus just added a little bit more. The whole sarcophagus itself, not just the seam or the lid, also has transmutation. So sarcophagus, multiple schools of magic spread about it.
And over table, like asking me anything about this, I have no fucking idea because I never mess with magic.
So transmutation is somewhat self-explanatory, changing one thing into another. Evocation is usually associated with like damage. That's your firebolt, fireball, but it also does healing. So think of it essentially as there's exceptions, but mostly affecting hit points in some way.
Okay.
Abjuration is protection, so like shield, shield of faith, various things that are used to protect would be abjuration. I think those are the only three that were actually mentioned here, right?
Transmutation, evocation,
Oh,
abjuration, and
divinate.
divination.
Yeah, divination is like sensory things. So, and also like seeing into the future, past, so stuff like that. But uh, scry, uh, arcane eye, things that allow sensory stuff.
Well, I mean, the evocation stuff could be dangerous. Hmm.
You got some choices, huh? I don't understand how this all works. There's nothing mechanical. Keys won't turn.
Is there anything in the like kind of stick my head into the chest, like looking to see if there's like anything like etched or written into anywhere on at least the chest that I'm standing in front of?
Looking at it, I guess you're looking at the rusty one, so
Yeah.
hard to tell for sure, but you don't see any obvious like writing, engravings of any kind.
While they're searching through there, I'm gonna try with the hand that's already created, the mage hand. I'm gonna try to place the hand in the box, close it, and have the hand turn the key.
Okay. Which chest was that?
It's the ice one.
Okay. You do so, and you hear like faint, but like the grinding of the key turning.
Oh boy. I tried something. Back up.
Back up. What the hell did you do?
I used the magic hand and put it in the box and closed the door and tried to turn the key again, and it started clicking.
Shit.
It's not like a constant click. It was just the uh, grind of a key like turning in a lock. Uh, and yeah, your like connection to the magic of your hand is no longer there. The hand does not exist as far as you can tell.
Okay, I'm gonna go back slowly and take a look at the box. Is there anything different?
Doesn't appear to be different at a glance.
Take a look at the around it, the front of it, the top of it, the sides. Nothing different.
Yeah, as far as you can tell, still just a silvery or a silver box, like frosty coating.
What'd you do? Lock it from the inside?
I don't know.
So because Aurelia's not here, but her character would notice, they point out, they just kind of like point down at the sarcophagus and notice and point out to you guys so that PCs can actually act upon this. Uh, there is now something on the sarcophagus that wasn't there before. There is an extra uh, button that is, it looks like it's made of silver near the monkey creature's head.
Okay. Was that there before?
Actually, real quick, hold on.
Not that I
I need to
remember.
double check something. I lied because Lerthus lied to me. Chewy, your hand is still there. That was my mistake for not double checking.
Can I move the hand out of the box?
No, it can't move through solid objects.
I will dispel it then. I was
Okay, then now I say the thing that I said before. You feel it disappears, but you did it intentionally.
okay. And I'll go up to Slosker. That button was not there before.
No, not that I remember. I looked at that
Oh.
thing pretty good while I was down there.
Okay, you watch that sarcophagus, and I'm gonna try it with the second chest, and I'll do Mage Hand. Same thing I did with the other one. Put the hand in the box, close the lid, turn the key.
You see my character kneel down at the lip of the pit and just stare intently at the top of the sarcophagus.
Same thing. You hear the faint grinding of the key turning, and Sloth. Hold on. What's your passive perception here?
Not great.
Cool. You don't hear the grinding. You're too focused on this, but you see slowly a button, it doesn't seem to raise out of the sarcophagus. It looks like it just kind of slowly fades into existence. This one matching the aesthetic of the chest behind you.
Oh, there's another one.
Okay. Keep an eye on it, and I will go over
Okay.
to this chest and do the same
Okay.
exact thing.
I'm watching.
Same thing happens again. You hear it. Some of you hear it closing or locking or turning at the very least. And then, Sloth, you see a black onyx button fade into existence.
And a third one.
Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna take the hand again, dispel it, cast it again, grab the rope, and bring it to Sloth's character.
Okay.
I immediately just slide down.
Okay. Easy enough.
0 fucks given for my palms against a hempen rope.
I'll just do the hand as well, bring it back to me, and I'll climb down as well.
Okay.
At
Callie, you just
Sneaky.
standing in the corner watching these people being potentially idiots?
Are all 3 buttons near the head?
Yeah, they're in a slight arch around the head. So one by the ear, one above the center, one by the other ear.
I'm gonna ready. I'm gonna just pull 2 arrows and be ready in case any.
Okay. Ready to shoot anything that may appear. Got it.
Anything that does not belong here as part of this group.
Just because I'm assuming she probably would be doing similar. Aurelia backs up.
What do you think? Well, there's 3 buttons and only 2 of us. Sneaky, small, there's 3 of us that need to push these buttons.
I mean, are you sure about that?
No hands, don't you?
They're all right here. We could just push them. I push one. I push the one, whatever one is on the right. Probably a silver one.
As soon as he pushes that one, I push one of the other ones. The one far opposite of him, not the one in the middle.
Okay,
so
the black and the silver getting pushed?
Yep.
Okay. The buttons, you push them and it seems like you push them all the way down and they just kind of sink into the sarcophagus and don't come back up.
I'm gonna hit the middle one.
Same thing happens, and as you push it down, the stone sarcophagus turns to transparent crystal, revealing a mummified, mummy-like creature within. Clutched in its desiccated claws is a fearsome mace.
Ooh.
That's kind of cool.
How long do you think it's been dead?
At least 2 days.
That's a good guess.
Hey, what's going on down there?
There's a dead thing in here.
Of course, there's a
And-
dead thing.
It's
And
not
it's-
us.
It's not one of us.
I mean, that's looking up. That's a good thing.
It's got a big ass mace.
How do we get this? You said this thing doesn't have like a lid, but it just turned into what looks like glass.
Well, I mean, if you look here, you can see kind of where the lid's supposed to be. I don't know. I guess you can't see that. Well, you can see the little, the little edge
Yeah.
thingy.
Sloth, looking through this crystal, now that it is not solid stone, the mace clutched in this mummy's hand is magical. Let me double check what schools it would be. Enchantment and
Ooh.
illusion.
That mace certainly has magical properties to it.
And a little bit of divination.
I want it. Help me try to push this thing open.
When you're going for the stuff from the dead people again? God.
I will assist him in trying to push it open.
Here, look. I'll push this corner. And you push this one over here. Opposite directions. See if we can push it open.
You got it.
1, 2, 3.
Push it.
Go ahead and give me your athletics check, either separately or Sloth with advantage, because Chewy's not going to do that with advantage, I assume.
Yeah, I'm just gonna assist.
Okay. You push with all of your strength, and nothing budges at all.
Don't pop a blood vessel.
Oh, no. No, that wasn't a blood
Sarcophagus
vessel. I think I farted.
doesn't slide. Sarcophagus doesn't slide. Lid doesn't slide. Nothing moves. You do feel like as you're pushing and essentially not moving anything, you feel like slight cracking under your hands. Not enough to like spiderweb out or anything, but when you pull your hand away, you do see just a small little crack in the sarcophagus where you were pushing it.
How bad do you want this thing?
Are you asking what I think you're asking?
Yes. And I'm just gonna take my glaive and fucking hit it.
Go ahead and roll. Yes, you hit the stationary box. And you cause a quite large crack across the top. Not enough to completely break it, but it is very damaged.
I don't
Shall
know
we
if
give
I
it
should hit
one-
it with my sword. It's on fire, you know?
Shall we give it one more go?
Hell yes.
And I'll attack it again.
Yes, that hits the stationary box. Okay, so this time you swing down with your glaive, giving a somewhat cocky-ish smile over to Sloth. As you make contact, the force of your blow, like, this wasn't just your hit that caused this, but the entire sarcophagus, not just the lid where you were hitting, but all of it essentially cracks and then somewhat explodes out, just shattering.
I shield my
Uh,
eyes.
yeah, none of it like cuts you or deals any damage to you, but there seemed to be some force beyond just your blow that had a little bit extra oomph. And as that happens, the uh, creature, the mummified creature inside with the mace, sits up and looks at you. And I'm gonna need people to roll initiative for me.
Uh,
2 days
Oh.
isn't long enough.
do I get my shots off?
Yes, you will in a moment.
Dope.
Let me just gonna do what I wanted to. Yes, it will. Cool. So we are going to go ahead and do Callie's 2 shots that you were holding real quick.
Yep. Just my 2 health shots.
Actually, hold on. 1 shot. You can only hold a single attack.
There. I'm gonna try to assassinate it before it even sees me.
Yeah, I need to look at
What do you
some
think this
stuff
is?
with this-
Yesterday, I banish it.
Yeah, right. Yes, you do have advantage.
But no, do I get to assassinate it though? Mechanically speaking.
Yes.
I'm an assassin! Fuck yeah! I finally have my rogue class.
Gloomstalker Assassin.
God damn it.
Sounds so fucking badass.
Yeah.
Let me do that so that you can.
Says automatically a crit.
It is not surprised.
It's not surprised.
It just came to life because of something that happened. It is
You
not
guys
surprised. No.
suck. So it's not automatically a crit.
No, you get advantage, but not auto crit.
That's fine. Okay.
And this is before combat is actually happening. So, depending on initiative rolls, you might still get other effects after this. But
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Boom.
Jesus Christ.
yeah, I think that'll hit.
Wow.
Hold on. That not quite the right value there. I don't think. There should be a plus 12. I mean, it still obviously hits, but somewhere you're getting an extra plus 3. Oh, I think
No.
you added the. Okay.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it should only be a plus 12. I think you set it to be plus 6 in the attack before you had all your classes because it was only adding 1 proficiency, which is where the extra 3 is coming from. I think.
Possibly.
Yeah, it
Okay.
should be a plus 12. That one is one that I do actually know because I did make that correction last time.
Oh,
And
I gotta figure out
as
how
far
to
as I'm
fix that.
aware,
Cool.
yeah, you can deal with that in a bit. But
11 points
yes,
of damage.
that does hit. I believe it deals full damage, but let me just double check. Yes, it does.
And the sneak attack
it-
because I have 2 allies there. Yeah.
Lerthus, did you just delete the token?
It's dead. We win. Just like yesterday, Callie beat everything.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I think you may have deleted the token. Yes, you do get sneak attack.
What's up? 2d6 and another 5. 16 damage.
Okay. So let me re-roll, or at least re-add it to initiative. Someone decided to go and delete it. But with that, we are actually going to call it. We'll pick up with the top of initiative order next time.
Huzzah!
Uh,
Now if I could just figure out what the hell my charisma is.
there's an
69.
easy way to find out.
When we kill this thing,
I don't
I'm
want to math.
I'm taking the fucking mace. That's mine.
Yeah. So I know some people have real lives to get to, apparently, because I guess work and family is more important than D&D. I don't understand it personally, but to each their own.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I would rather play D&D, but when my boss goes, "Hey, we have a mandatory meeting at 4:00,"
Fuck.
I kind of have to go and take that. It's not a bad one. It's a mandatory meeting for everybody, not just me.
Tell your boss to piss off. Better yet, you invite your boss to be a party member.
Yeah, just
No.
send them the link to the stream and be like, "Sorry, I'm busy."
Sorry, my job's less important than this tomb that I'm in.
Yes.
We have a mummy to kill, damn it.
I mean,
I love.
yeah, you know that you have an important quest in this tomb. Very important. Not sure
Alright.
exactly what it is or why you have it, but it's very important.
That's why we got to check everything out and kill everything that moves.
I love how Sloth's character has just kind of taken to my "let's try it and hope it works" attitude.
What could possibly go wrong?
It might be different if
Anyway.
I actually knew about my character.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I guess.
it's kind of, I guess it's almost a little bit meta to, hey, let's just fucking do it.
A little bit, yeah, but
I mean, your personalities, for the most part, beyond the stuff that I've already given you, that's kind of up to you. There might be times where I'm like, actually, here's something that contradicts that, so fix that in the future. But for now, you do you.
And I mean, to be fair, I am an oathbreaker, so I don't really give a fuck.
There
I
you go.
just love the fact that like he hit the button and my character was just like pat pat to both of the other ones.
Well, at first it was like, what are you, a fucking dumbass? There's buttons right here. Just push the fucking button.
I was so confused, Chewie. There are 3 buttons and only 2 people.
Right?
There are 4 hands.
3 hands. My right hand is
No,
currently
you-
holding my flaming sword.
Okay.
But Chewie has a magical one that he
Oh.
can summon.
True.
That's your 4th.
Okay, well, I guess we'll let Chewie get to work and everybody else do what they got to do.
Yeah.
Thank
I don't
everybody
want
for
to.
joining us. I don't think we have anything going on next week, or do we?
Next week we will have one more stream in the middle sometime this week, so pay attention to Twitter. It will be either like after midnight tonight or throughout the week. Just pay attention to Twitter. We'll tweet it out.
Yeah, if something comes up and we know for sure that we're going to be here, Twitter is the place to check. So make sure you follow here, follow on Twitter. I don't know what else.
Hit the subscribe button and click that notification bell for YouTube. Hi, YouTube.
Oh yeah, YouTube. Hi, YouTube. Yeah, and I guess that's it. So thanks everybody for being here. We'll see you next time.
Thanks.
When
Bye.
when we murder this mummy and steal its fucking mace. See you next time. Bye. Love you.
Mwah.